How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Planet Mars 2 Let's Play, and this is episode 29, and today we are going to be doing this. You might be thinking, Dibs, well, how is this? What's going on? What you've been doing? So I've kind of got this project started so that we get a good head start in this episode. So today we are going to be building this Shulker farm. This Shulker farm is freaking awesome. There was two types of farms with spawners, and one was with a cactus. That was from Zumavoid, and the other one was this one, which they didn't really tell you how to build. I kind of just looked at his Shulker farm. So if you've seen Zumavoid's Shulker farm with the cactus, at the end his Patreons kind of build this or something extremely similar, and that's what we're building. So I kind of studied the video and trying to mimic it to the best of my ability. Obviously it looks a little bit different. I'm using different building materials, but we'll get back to this in a second because it's starting to get dark. So yeah, we're going to start this or try and get through this Shulker farm the best we can. So whether or not we get to the end, I don't know, but this is going to be quite a lengthy episode to record, but I will most likely cut it quite often. So let's just get to sleep and get cracking on with this project. This project, I've been dying to record this one because we only need shulker boxes, right? And I'm thinking maybe get some sort of shulker storage, or I don't know. Use shulker shells and shulker boxes to our advantage. It'd be nice. So as you can see, we've got to just mimic this. So what's going on here is basically we're creating a little arena so that they can sort of spawn. So the only places we want them to spawn is in a specific place, where this box is not actually a real one. This is just a shulker box. So they will spawn on this little platform here, and that's the only place they can spawn. They will hover in the middle until they find a valid spot. But for now, we want to make sure that that is not the case. So we're just going to literally mimic all of this on this side. I'll probably just build maybe one side and then come back to you with the finished product. And then we're going to build this on top. Now I'll show you how to make sure that we're spawn proofing it here, because we don't want them spawning anywhere, because they will cause us a world of problems, and it's essential that we make sure that we get this right the best we can. And I'm probably just going to bring this all the way around. Because we do not want them spawning. They can spawn practically almost any side of the block. They defy gravity and all sorts, so we've got to bear that in mind. So we're just going to literally wrap this around. There we go. And then we're going to bring it around. Oh, we've already brought it around. So yeah, we've got a hopper chain here. So sometimes the shulker shells get caught on this little bit here. So if we go around the front here, you kill them and they go here. There's hoppers directly underneath there. And underneath here where I'm standing is a minecart which will go all the way around and pick up all the bits and then deposit it to the entrance chest. So it will go all the shells will go all the way here, ready for us to pick up on our way out or way in, whatever way you want to look at it. And we've got non-spawnable, they cannot spawn on glass. This is slightly raised, so if we were to put a block down, it would hover. So sand would hover. That means they cannot spawn here. Okay. If it was to be able to sit flush to it, that means that they could spawn on it. So imagine this is a shulker. It won't spawn hovering in the air. It has to be sitting on a block or on a side of a block. So if we do it there, it cannot spawn there. However, they can spawn there. That's flush. And that's exactly that's exactly where we want them. You catch my drift? Okay, that's exactly how we're going to work. So we need to now build the back wall here. because we've done all the hard work. All we've got to do is just kind of the main part is making sure that it's spawn proof. We got spawn eggs and stuff because we've earned them over time through this map. They've allowed us to get it. We can get them through the Wither Worshipper stuff, or we can, I can't remember, or we can do them this way. This way we'll get them a bit more frequently than the Wither Worshippers, but there's no harm in having more than one way of getting a certain thing, right? Okay, we need actually some more steps before we continue. And you might notice some buttons on the wall there. That is just basically to stop them from spawning. They cannot spawn on buttons. Let's do 36. I don't know exact measurements. Someone said to me to do a tutorial on this because I mentioned it to them, and they said it's actually quite a good thing to know. But the measurements I'm not too hot on. I know how to build it. It's just the measurements I'm not too hot to give you the guys a tutorial just yet. Oh, that's wrong. Light tap. Just got to give it a light tap, otherwise it's going to go mad. Okay, and then we're just going to bring this round like so. Probably make another platform here just to make things easy. So yeah, now we can get there easy. We can just go like this. Not quite like that. We'll just chip that out for a second. I think that went in. I thought that went in a hopper then. See, like, look at this. It's awesome. Now they can't spawn there because there's a track in the way. And they can't spawn under here because it's half a block. So I think that we got that part covered. That's good. And then that's that done. And then we're going to mimic the wall here. So we're just going to put the base down. I'm pretty sure it needs to be lower. Right, let's try something out. Let's put that back and then let's get a block and see if it goes flush. No. Yeah, so that's the bottom. Yeah, got it. That's fine. And I fell again. Because we don't want them spawning whilst we're in survival. If we want them spawning, but we don't want them spawning where we don't want them to, because it will cause us a bit of pain to get them in order and in check. So it's essential that we do this right. Yeah, I think that is right. Okay, so we're just going to continue this pattern round, which we're just essentially setting the scenario for our wall. This goes all the way around. You gotta be a pain, ain't you? Gotta be a pain. Okay, let's see if we can get that fixed. Should do. Be alright. It's very delicate stuff when you've got really good pickaxes. Maybe I should have got some rubbish tools for this. So and then we just curl this round. Right, and then we're going to build this wall, which I'm probably going to speed up and going to build it right the way around, and then on each corner we're going to build up. So this corner here is going to be built upwards, and it's got to go. I'll just make it like this height so I can hop up. Okay, and then we're just going to build this all the way up to mimic that, and I'll be right back. So let's speed this up. Okay, we're pretty much done here, and we've got the wall built, and all we got to do is now mimic the buttons. So, because they can't spawn on this bit here, which is good. So we've got to mimic the buttons wherever I put them. I've made a load, by the way. I've made too many slabs here as well. I don't know if you saw that on the time lapse. I've made a load, and let's just spam this place with buttons because we don't want them spawning, right? So they can spawn there. That's good. That's good. That's fine. So we just want to go across here. And across here. Like so. Which is the only place they can spawn is down there. That's good. That's what we want. And we want to go up the sides here. We do not want them spawning here. And they can't spawn there because I can't place a button. If you can't place a button, that means they can't spawn there. And once again across here. And up the sides here. There we go. Cool. I'm liking this progress. It's good. Okay. And then we're just going to finish this bit off. Now, as far as I'm aware, that is spawn proof. Apart from these blocks here, that's exactly where we want them. That's fine, because that's roughly where they're going to go, as you can see. So, I think we're almost done. All we got to do is, I might build this. I don't think they can spawn out here. I think as far as they can spawn is here, which they can't. So that's good. So all this bit's spawn proof, but there's just one final bit missing, guys. We need to get a load more buttons. I don't even know if I've got enough. Let's go and make some more just to be safe quick. So I'm going to go and do that now, so you don't have to watch me make a load of buttons. I'll BRBs. Okay, so we're back. And what we want to do now is we want to kind of, I think we should be able to reach it from the middle here. That's cool. So we should be able to put some buttons down on each side. So we're going to go like this. Because we don't want them spawning on the inside here, right? Because otherwise that will defeat the object of the farm. So we're going to go, once again, let's get rid of you a second. Okay, and then we're going to kind of just go like this. If I can reach. I can't, can I? Let's just kind of build a little bit out here. Okay, and then we're going to go like this. And I'm skipping one because I can. Actually, no, we won't. We're going to actually do this. I'm just going to build out from the spawner for a second because we don't actually need to activate it just yet. And there we go. Can I reach that as well? What about that bottom one? Oh no, I can't reach it. Should be able to reach it now. Okay, and as you can see, there's a half slab under there. That means they can't spawn on the bottom there. And we're gonna kind of do a little bit of a pattern going on here. Come on, place. There we go. And then what we're going to do is, because we can't place here, we can just make it one in on the sides. So we're just going to mimic that. and this way hopefully they would not be able to spawn. The only questionable part of this build at the moment is the underneath. That's the only thing we've got to question, and that's what we're going to check. So I'm going to carry on placing these buttons, BRBs, and I'll see you down the bottom, I guess. Okay, so we are underneath. Let's see if we can start placing blocks. That's fine. There's a gap. They can't spawn on rails, so we're going to go down one. Oh, we're going down one more. So can they spawn underneath here? No, they can't spawn underneath that. It's getting dark again. Right, go to sleep. BRBs. Okay, so we're back, and let's just double confirm here. Can't do there. I don't know if they can spawn on the bottom of hoppers, but I don't know if I want to risk it. So what we might do is say put a half slab there, so that they can't spawn there. That might be worth it. Let's have a look up here. No, they can't spawn there. However, I think they can spawn there. Yes, they can spawn there. So we got to be careful. And maybe can we put these half slabs underneath? We can. Nice. So what we can do in theory is just kind of on our walkway. This is where they can spawn, right? So on the walkway, and hoppers under here, I think what we're going to do is we're going to definitely put some half slabs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this up or cut it out, and I'll come back to you when I've done it and hopefully spawn proof the area. So, and we're just kind of quickly double check. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm pretty much going to go like this just to create kind of this gap so that they can't teleport. We don't want them teleporting to us at all. And I'm probably going to just use the same block because I made loads of them. So we kind of just want to kind of go there, and yeah, they can't spawn anywhere else. They can't spawn there, but we need to make sure that we've got our walkway completely sorted. I'll get rid of this inner ring as well. See this white bit here next to the lever? That's going to go. We don't want them spawning there. Yeah, that's going to be a nightmare. So if we get this wrong, guys, it's going to be a pain to fix. So if you guys are kind of roughly kind of studying this video in any way, then I strongly advise that you make sure that you double check that they cannot spawn. If they spawn, you're going to be in a world of pain in survival, because they will levitate you and cause you pain, and it just, yeah, it'd be a headache. So this is why I'm doing this. So I'm going to speed this up, and I'll be right back once I've done pretty much all the spawn proofing. So all I'm going to do is just get rid of all this very gently. Yeah, BRBs again. Okay, so I think I've spawn proofed most of it. The only concern I've got is on the side of hoppers. Now let's grab one of these, because we've had loads of... Now if you're wondering where I got these from, just in case you've forgot them, you can get them from... If you're playing this map, you can get them from fire staffs. I've, you know, got quite a few of them in my time. So this is not going to be too much of a big deal if we mess up, because worst case scenario, we just have to kill the spawner as quickly as possible and hopefully hope for the best. So I'm not really sure if this is going to work. It should do if we've done it properly. Well, I know it's going to work. Oh no, done that again. Hopefully that's worked. I think so. Right, if this has not worked, then we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Actually, there's one last thing we need to do. One last thing. And that's put our glass down, because we are going to get owned if we don't. So I'm going to quickly whiz this around. Be right back. Okay, so that is now whizzed around. We've whizzed that around. It's not a problem. We now got to try and get in and out, and hopefully they will not spawn on the side of these hoppers. That is my only concern. However, I don't know if they can spawn on the side of hoppers. It's not yet to be... I haven't really sort of worked that out. So we want to get up and down as quickly as possible, actually, and we also want to place a few more glass blocks. I don't even know if I've got any before we do this. This is it, guys. This is where I've made a mistake. There's a high chance I've made a mistake here and not spawn proof something, but we can learn from it, okay? It's going to take a while to get them back because they're going to spawn like crazy. That's more than enough. I'm going to need you to nerd pole up. And we're going to need to get rid of you for a second. No, we don't. Right. So, yeah, I think that's, yeah, I've put the stairs the wrong way around. 2 secs. Yeah, that's not right. It'll still work all the same, but it's just not quite there, is it? There we go. Right, and I don't think there's enough gap under there because of the train track. That's fine. Actually, we've got one missing part, and luckily we got our shulker box. We need this. There's so many little things to remember. Ooh, so many things to remember. You wouldn't believe. Okay. So I just want to make this go smoothly as best I can first time round with no mistakes. Give that a push. That's fine. I mean, it doesn't go the fastest. You don't really need to go too fast. It'd be fine. It'd get around there within 5 minutes. Easy peasy. Right, and then we want to get to the spawner. And then we're going to run out. We're going to literally jump out of the way. First things first, we need to cover it in glass. So, there. This is either going to be a success or a little bit of a fail. And I've already seen a fail already. Oh god. Right, I'm going to have to fix that minecart and give it a bit more juice because this is not enough. So, BRBs. Okay, so I've added 2 extra rails, so 4 extra powered rails onto each side. So that's what, 7 wide now instead of 3, and it's going around a tree. So scrap that, not 3 powered rails, turn it into 7, and you're good to go. This is the moment of truth, guys. And as soon as I place this, I need to place. Down the glass. And then I need to dig straight down. So, here goes nothing. Let's see if they spawned on any hoppers. Okay, so far so good. But we need to get into spawning range. Is that actually going to spawn anymore? There we go, they're spawning around. Uh-oh, we've got a spawn there. That's fine because we can just take them out and put a button down. So yeah, minor mistake there. Come on, hit me. So don't forget this block either. And we're going to put one on this side as well. Oh, I can't reach it. Yeah, they're going on that side. which is good. I want to be hit again. I don't actually. Oh, how did you get down there? That's not good. I think he teleported. Yeah, that's the one I hit. Can you hit me? I need a heavy hit. Because we want to get up there. So let's just nerd pole up again. We need to get that one button down. I forgot about that. There we go. They shouldn't be able to spawn there now. So, in theory, we shouldn't be getting any spawns in or around or under. Hopefully. Okay, as you can see, yeah, it's so far so good. Oh, it's working, guys. It's working. We succeeded. Just remember, guys, cover everything, even that little thing there, that little switch. Otherwise, they can do it and spawn-proof everything and go over it more times than I have. So if we go around here, we should be able to be in luck. Right, we've got... Is that a spawn? How has he spawned there? Oh, right, he must have got hit somewhere. Okay, we've got spawn there. I don't know where he teleported to. I think maybe we must have caught one or two. Because there's nowhere in the world they'd be that damaged. I'm pretty sure that they might be able to spawn from here actually onto here. That's going to be a problem. Let's go and get the E29 sword. So we might need to spawn proof yet another 9 blocks on the way in. Right, where's my E29 sword? There we go. This is the puppy. This is what we want. So hopefully we've done it. I mean, we know they're not spawning underneath, but they might spawn from where they are now in the little spawn area. We don't know yet. Let's check this out. Okay, they've taken one hit. They're very weak. What's this got? Bane of Arthropods, is that... See what I mean? They're taking one hit. They hit each other with levitation, that's weird. And their little balls can't get to us. Apart from above. Oh, he's taking a while to kill. Have we got any more spawns kicking around? That's what I'm worried about. Oh, actually, we want to get rid of that. I don't want that. I think we're good. They're not actually spawning down here. That's a good sign. So one last check, just to make sure it's working. Now, E29 I don't think gives you any more, but I think it heightens your chance to get one. So already we've got 7, 8. And then all you do is we just go around and... I don't think they're teleporting anywhere from here. Which is good, I think. I'll be walking around the map and randomly there'll be one. So this is the easiest way to get them. Okay, when they're open, they're really weak. I haven't fought many of these before. Oh, he's teleported. Where are you teleported to? Question is, where did you go? Because if he's gone out the farm, that's a problem. These guys are such a pain. But that can be stopped. We can stop that. It's not too much of an issue. I think he's teleported somewhere else around the block. That's cool. I'm really paranoid that they're actually escaping, guys. That's what I do not want. I do not want them getting out of that farm. That farm needs to keep... That needs to be where they live and die. Where they spawn and unspawn and get killed. We're actually in range, but none are spawning. I think that's the same one. Okay, they're spawning everywhere. There's two here. Need to get some light up here, actually. Oh, I got hit. Okay, that's a bit weird. How did I get hit? Maybe I was too close. And I've also remembered to cover that. Okay, I'm going to stay away from there so I don't get hit. Apart from that, I think we're good, guys. Just mash them. Just mash them. See, they're pretty much dropping every time. Nice. This is what we want, but we also need to light this place up a bit. Oh my god, is one out? Oh dear. We've got problems. We have got problems, guys. I'm going to need to sleep. Okay, so they are teleporting around. That's bad. That's really bad. Let's go and kill him actually, quick. Question is why? The only way we can do that is make it unspawnable for about 9 more blocks away from where they're spawning. Is that one down in the bottom here? I mean, the projectiles might be coming from the top, but I haven't put a roof on it, so that might be a thing. It's like the first time I've ever farmed these guys, so this farmed these things, guys. Too many guys in one sentence. Right, I think that's pretty much done. There is a little bit of a leakage when they spawn. They kind of leak a little bit, but not really too drastic. I'm not really too concerned. So I don't really know why or where. They might just spawn down here, so it might pay me just to slab it a little bit. Let's see how we get on. Okay, one's teleported. I don't know if that's in the farm or out of the farm. Okay, so but we are doing a little. We'll check the loot in a sec. We'll just go around once. There you go. It's best just to hit him head on, I think. I could be wrong. Okay, that'll do for now. How many have got on me? 1. So we got 26 guys in probably about 5 minutes. So it's not bad, is it? It's not a bad farm. Worst case scenario, if they are spawning down there, which I don't think they are because the spawn is dead in the middle and this is wider than 9 at a time. So if we imagine this is the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's way bigger than 9 all around. There's no in the world they should be spawning inside this farm. What I think they're doing is when we attack them, they are then teleporting, and that's causing us issues. But apart from that, it's a pretty solid little farm. It's not doing too bad. But the only way we can avoid that is making what the hell? Is making at least a load of half slabs kind of going out from here. You see? So if we make slabs going all the way around, they can't spawn anywhere. It's literally impossible for them to spawn. So there you have it, guys. We've got shulker shells for days. And yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. It's taken a while to actually film it. I think it's the best part of over an hour. But I did get a head start. And that is with a head start. So now we can just go and make a load of shulker boxes and what have you and all that jazz. I'm happy with this, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm happy with this. It seems to be working fine. Right, he's teleported, but where? Has he teleported inside or outside? Outside. There we go. That is what we need to do. So, yes, we need to literally, when they come to the outside, they get that extra teleporting range. That's what we need to do. So what I'm going to do off camera, guys, is I'm going to just put buttons all the way around that thing so that they cannot spawn. That way, they can't spawn anywhere within range. But they can spawn 9 from here. So, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, we need to go about 2 to 3 out. So, 1, 2, let's say 3. We've got to come out 3, and we are pretty much safe. And that is literally spawn proofing it. They cannot spawn there. That's a whole block. That's half a block. They can't spawn on top there. Look. So if we were to just do this all the way around, I know it might look bad, but at the end of the day, it's what we got to do, I guess. Or we could bring it down half a block. I'll work it out, guys. But yeah, we got the idea. They are spawning outside. They've got somewhere to go, so we need to button all of this. I might even decorate it just to be super duper safe. But for now, they are actually... If I can I get you? I want you to hit me, actually. There we go. I might even decorate this and make it all slabs and stuff so it looks a little bit nicer with the buttons. But this is kind of how it has to be. We have to prevent them spawning. They are spawning all over the show. And yeah, I'll probably make it 1 block lower actually. But yeah. Anyway, this episode's dragging, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Thumbs up for the farm. To me, that's a wicked little farm. As you notice, this was where the squid farm was. I've kind of torn it down and just, you know, rebooted with this farm. This farm is putting this space to use. I haven't yet decorated the place. It's still very looking awful with all the cobble, but you know, it's going to take shape over time. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. This has been me trying to build a shulker farm, and it seems to be working. And yeah, thumbs up. See you next time. Take it easy.